Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. The reason I picked this picture to start off because there's parts of the Bible that Watchtower do not want Jehovah's Witnesses to read. Because if they read certain parts of the Bible, a person that can read the Bible will be able to comprehend that Watchtower never was and never will be God's chosen people, because it teaches about the Jews, about the past, the present, and the future. And I found something the other day when I was going through my audio Bible reading, and I came across this book of Joel. I'm going to share an audio from Joel chapter 2, and tell me, is this talking about Jehovah's Witnesses or the Israelites? Or is it talking about the future of Jehovah's Witness or the future of Israel or the Jews? And we'll go from there. So here we go.
Blow the trumpet in Zion and sound an alarm in my holy mountain. Let all the inhabitants of the land tremble, for the day of the Lord is coming. For it is at hand, a day of darkness and gloominess, a day of clouds and thick darkness, like the morning clouds spread over the mountains. A people come, great and strong, the like of whom has never been, nor will there ever be any such after them, even for many successive generations. A fire devours before them, and behind them a flame burns. The land is like the Garden of Eden before them, and behind them a desolate wilderness. Surely nothing shall escape them. Their appearance is like the appearance...
Stop there for a second. The land that he's talking about, it was a land of Israel, where Jerusalem was. God was comparing it to like Garden of Eden in the past. And you hear in this chapter 2, he's going to restore all the vegetation back to the time when he destroyed the food supply for the Jews because the rebellions of them for worshiping false gods and every shameful thing they done to cause God to punish them.
Appearance of horses, and like swift steeds, so they run. With a noise like chariots over mountain tops they leap, like the noise of a flaming fire that devours the stubble. Like a strong people set in battle array. Before them, the people writhe in pain. All faces are drained of color. They run like mighty men. They climb the wall like men of war. Everyone marches in formation, and they do not break ranks. They do not push one another. Everyone marches in his own column. Though they lunge between the weapons, they are not cut down. They run to and fro in the city. They run on the wall. They climb into the houses. They enter at the windows like a thief. The earth quakes before them. The heavens tremble. The sun and moon grow dark, and the stars diminish their brightness. The Lord gives voice before his army, for his camp is very great. For strong is the one who executes his word. For the day of the Lord is great and very terrible. Who can endure it? Now, therefore, turn to me with all your heart, with fasting, with weeping, and with mourning. So rend your heart, and not your garments. Return to the Lord your God, for he is gracious and merciful, slow to anger, and of great kindness, and he relents from doing harm. Who knows if he will turn and relent and leave a blessing behind him, a grain offering and a drink offering for the Lord your God. Blow the trumpet in Zion, consecrate a fast, call a sacred assembly, gather the people, sanctify the congregation, assemble the elders, gather the children and nursing babes. Let the bridegroom go out from his chamber, and the bride from her dressing room. Let the priests who minister to the Lord weep between the porch and the altar. Let them say, spare your people, O Lord, and do not give your heritage to reproach, that the nations should rule over them. Why should they say among the peoples, where is their God? Then the Lord will be zealous for his land and pity his people. The Lord will answer and say to his people, behold, I will send you grain and new wine and oil, and you will be satisfied by them. I will no longer make you a reproach among the nations, but I will remove far from you the northern army, and will drive him away into a barren and desolate land, with his face toward the eastern sea, and his back toward the western sea. His stench will come up, and his foul odor will rise, because he has done monstrous things. Fear not, O land. Be glad and rejoice, for the Lord has done marvelous things. Do not be afraid, you beasts of the field, for the open pastures are springing up, and the tree bears its fruit. The fig tree and the vine yield their strength. Be glad then, you children of Zion, and rejoice in the Lord your God, for he has given you the former rain faithfully, and he will cause the rain to come down for you, the former rain and the latter rain in the first month. The threshing floor shall be full of wheat, and the vats shall overflow with new wine and oil. So I will restore to you the years that the swarming locust has eaten, the crawling locust, the consuming locust, and the chewing locust, my great army, which I sent among you. You shall eat in plenty.
Got a question. Jehovah's Witnesses, in your history, has any locusts in those groups ever destroyed your crops, your food supply? No? I didn't think so.
And be satisfied, and praise the name of the Lord your God, who has dealt wondrously with you. And my people shall never be put to shame. Then you shall know that I am in the midst of Israel. I am the Lord.
Midst in Israel. He didn't say watchtower, Jehovah's Witnesses. He says Israel. Where's Israel? On the other side of the world where Jerusalem is. Watchtower. You don't own that.
Your God, and there is no other. My people shall never be put to shame. And it shall come to pass afterward that I will pour out my spirit on all flesh. Your sons and your daughters shall prophesy. Your old men shall dream dreams. Your young men shall see visions. And also on my men servants and on my maid servants I will pour out my spirit in those days. And I will will show wonders in the heavens and in the earth, blood and fire and pillars of smoke. The sun shall be turned into darkness and the moon into blood before the coming of the great and awesome day of the Lord.
This is talk about the future. Almost the same future Revelation been teaching.
And it shall come to pass that whoever calls on the name of the Lord shall be saved. For in Mount Zion and in Jerusalem there shall be deliverance.
Mount Zion, Jerusalem, deliverance. Jehovah's Witnesses, this proves you're not the Jews. You're not even worthy to be even called spiritual Jews. Because remember Revelation 2:9, 3:9, anyone who's claiming to be a Jew or not are liars. So, people, you're going to have to read the Bible. This proves Jehovah's Witnesses and Mormons and other religions claiming to be the true religion and do not believe that Jews are still God's chosen people. Well, guess what? They are wrong. So, do you need a religion to teach you the truth? No. You need to read these books, part of the Bible. Then you'll find the truth. And it will open your mind and heart who God is, who Christ is. Not religious leaders proclaiming to be prophets or anointed from God in Christ. If God in Christ wanted men in the future to teach us the truth, He wouldn't have the Bible for us to have. Something to think about. Because He would have used men. He wouldn't need the Bible. Well, y'all have a nice day. Read the Bible, please. There's the truth. Always the truth. And Jehovah's Witnesses, you need to wake up and get out of your false religion. Thank you.